Sometimes people may have this feeling that nobody loves me around here. It's different from where I come from. Maybe people don't understand me. So getting involved in these things brings people to change their mentality, to know that people are the same.
I still think that it is very crucial, especially for your integration and just for your well-being in that place where you are, so you feel part of something. Because if you feel left out, and I think that getting involved is a big part.
New Communities Partnership, what we're trying to let people understand is that first and foremost, it's about your own good as an individual before we actually move as a community. Participation is important for yourself because a lot of times people, struggle with so many issues in their head all alone, and they shouldn't be struggling with that.
It's also important to mention that the integration as a process should be brought more into, like, to be seen, to become visible, or to be reminded to people. Many people believe that it's only those incomers who are expected to integrate. But the integration is a two-way process, and it would never work if we only expect the others to integrate and accept.
Participation means that we had to participate for everything, because participation is a communication. If you are not, you don't have any communication, you don't have participation. When you participate in some things, you will learn from some things.
There are many ways of participating, but I'm just going to name a few. You see, like in the societies, people normally think the government has to do everything. When I talk of the government, I know everybody's the government because we make the government. But people always think that those who are up there, like the councillors, like the TDs, are those who are supposed to be involved in every little thing, even just like cleaning tidying our environment, or just sensitizing people about throwing chewing gums that dirty the environment. People just think everything has to be done by the people in power. But those are things that we can meet from time to time and say, okay, we can also assist by cleaning some certain areas of our community, by informing people it's not good to throw chewing gums on the streets. It's not good for people to dirty our buses, our trams, our trains, and all that stuff. Those are things that the communities can really do, because it starts from 1, 2, and then gets to the whole country.
I don't think the place is important. I think that your interaction and your ability to integrate and your ability to absorb the other culture is important. And it doesn't matter whether if you are in Austria or Poland or New Zealand, wherever.
In Ireland, to be honest, there's a whole lot of support in different places. And sometimes it's just about having the information or the direction of where to go. So you could get services whereby ethnic minorities or even the general public can go to get information, be it about education, mental health. It could be discussions around how do we provide better services.
Those who are supposed to make our environment good for everybody. So nobody is coming to make our environment good. If I'm living in Dublin too, Irish people are living in Dublin too, Polish people are living in Dublin too. It's not some miracle from somewhere that is going to make Dublin too fine. Those of us who are living there that are going to make Dublin to what we want it to be, in our own taste. So I would advise them to always participate, to always get information about what is happening in their own environment and actively participate, not just standing on the fence and criticizing and saying this is not right, this is not right. They should also come in, participate, bring their own ideas so that we can build a community that will be better for all of us, for the future of our children, for the future of our grandchildren.
It could be also yourself going out there to participate in one thing or the other and learning about something else that you wouldn't know otherwise if you were to be sitting at home without doing something. It could be also participation whereby you try to showcase yourself as a talented individual. which otherwise you wouldn't have been able to do that, or to show them what potential there are in you as a person.
From them, you can now try to see which organization try to bring people together in cultural or social way. That's the steps that's involved.
I think it's really amazing what they do here, and because also they have something for everyone. They have like projects for children, they have projects for women, they have like a different kind of projects which like targets different groups of people. So I think like especially citizenship support like services. So I think it's just great, like all the projects are like great for the community.
It seemed like it's only one culture, the Irish one, that's it. But now they are open. They start knowing African, Asian, or like American cultures, and they're being involved, because you can see now like organization where you have Asian people are in with black people, you have Irish people inside. So they're getting our children are going to school with them. Now the Irish young Irish youth, they have friends with they are friends with different cultures youth. So things are changing.
Participation is very important, because it's at that very point also we come to realize exactly who we are. Because if you don't participate, sometimes you think that one thing you don't know, you're the only person who don't know it. And then in the process of participating, you find out that you're actually better than some other people you thought are better than you. There are a whole lot of things that actually happen through participation, and that's why we actually say, come on, let's get together, let's get organized, let's go and participate. It could be in different ways. It could be in your local community, it could be in your local council, it could be within your neighborhood. It could even be when you start stepping a little bit higher and say, I want to even get involved in political participation. It could be like you want to be a councillor, or you just want to participate and be a voter in an election. So it could be participation in different places that may not give even immediate money, but at the same time it could give you some kind of satisfaction that I was part of something happening.